All right, how we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Putting this one up for fun. Why do I do the old art and olfaction coverage when I could literally put up anything on a regional door, top 5, top 7, this and that, and I'll get 10 times the amount of views on it? It keeps me on my toes is one of the big things. And second, I actually want to honor. One of my big things I do on the channel is I honor other people. You see it on my Instagram. I'm very intentional, very specific. Even who I bring on, the deep meaning behind stuff. Art and Olfaction Awards, to me, they're the best curated awards that I know of in the world. I'll go through that in a bit. I mean, I'm including your best, biggest magazines that do top 10 lists, that do awards there. I mean, I'm above, inside of perfumery for sure, but I'm talking even outside of perfumery, Vanity Fair, GQ, all of them, New York Times. I don't care. The Art and Olfaction Awards has built something special in just a small amount of time. I want to recognize it. I recognize it through all the stuff I've smelled. I'm nearing over 1,500 things smelled easily, and they just are very consistent to picking out stuff. Do they miss lots of stuff? Yes, it's a paid submission, and people are not submitting their stuff, unfortunately. I don't know how to get that missing stuff and have a more complete place, but right now, they do the best job, and I want to recognize them for that. I'm doing it in my own way and having fun with it, not to compete, not to anything, but definitely just give them a bit more recognition and a bit more stamp on what they do. This year, last year, nobody could care less that I covered the Art and Olfaction Awards, but I was able to build a lot of my channel, a lot of my learning from stuff the judges had chosen from them throughout the past many years. But this year, many people asked, do you think it's set up? Do you think, that they're bought, blah, blah, blah. To get into the nominations, I don't know. That's what I say. But what I do know is consistently the winners blow my mind that they choose, according me, other reviewers that I really look up to, only a few that keep that honest opinion and aren't that infomercial. They're consistently finding stuff that the best composition. They're just finding creativity, composition. That's why I do it. That's why I did this coverage. This year, least subscriber growth and least views on my channel, but gives me the most depth and experience as a reviewer, and I believe as a perfumer in the future. That's why I do it. So that's what we said. And I'm only here I think it's wonderful what they do and have grown best awards in the world, bar none. So that's where we're at. Now, my picks, this isn't fun. I put a lot of pressure on myself, don't mean to. I got very lucky last year. I get that. Yes, I have to be, nobody else is going to talk about me, so I have to talk about myself. That's the nature of social media. We live in such a narcissistic social media environment. It's crazy. Everybody wants credit for everything. Somehow I've gone on record and put myself out there this year more than ever, vulnerable. Yes, I do not think I'm going to nail all these tomorrow. These are my guesses on what I think should win. I'm going to be even more bold than last year. Last year, Hyde winning, I did not think in a million years they would pick something that daring. When I logged in 30 seconds before they announced it over there, and I think they're in Italy last year, and they announced Hyde. And I mean, I just jumped out of my seat in my office. I'm like, no way, they didn't just do that. And nobody could care less I was doing that. I mean, my videos were getting like 20 views. That's it. So, but it was foundational for my learning on what I'm going for. And that's why I did it. So this year, let's get to it. Man, a lot of blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to build myself up. Everybody nominated. Kudos to you. Thank you for letting me smell your stuff. The only ones provided to me free were the ones that couldn't ship to the US, the two Australia guys. Thank you so much, Ali with Anka Kush and Corey with Criminal Elements. Everything else I bought and paid for with my own money. Some people give out, I have quotes, give out samples like Mardi Gras. For some reason, perfumers avoid me. I do real critique. I always hold to it. I think that's how it should be done. I myself don't like infomercials. Thus, that's why I do the Olfaction Awards. And I appreciate the perfumers that put themselves out for that judgment and that vulnerability. I appreciate every one of you guys doing that. And that's why, again, I want more attention to it, and that's why I do it. All you guys nominated, well-deserving, good job. Take no offense to my picks. They're just my picks. I'm going to only do the designer, the artisanal, and the Aftel Award, the artist award. I couldn't get a hold of any of those perfumes, so I have no clue. Let's get into those. Designers. My pick for designers. So what I think the judges would put, what I think the best composition overall, Xerjoff. Let's get that out of the way. It's not my pick. But I'm surprised they put Xerjoff in there. It's literally the best perfume, the best composed DNA. It's Xerjoff. My goodness, it's a complete perfume, but it's been done. So I'm very surprised that it made the awards. That's why I'm not picking it. I do think the judges might pick this one. Overall, perfume for perfume, how it wears, mass pleasing. To me, it's the best, but it doesn't exemplify the creativity, the out of the box, something new to the market that I want. That's why I didn't pick it. So just want to get the Xerjoff thing out of the way. Why? I'm just stalling. My goodness. My picks are Love Kills, Mask Milano. Excellent job on that rose. Full reviews up. Heard your story yesterday, and my goodness, yes. Going for it. My second pick is, this is the one from left field that I really hope wins. Squid from Zoologist. I think B might get chosen by the judges. I think no matter what, Victor gets an award. I really hope it's Squid. What I heard from Victor yesterday and how I connected to the perfume, I have the unboxing. Lucky Scent sample. First time I sampled anything live. I know of nobody else that smelled it at that point. It was on Lucky Scent. Bought a bottle, got the free sample, pick it out, and I'm like, this literally smells like you pulling a squid out of the ocean. That's what it smells like. I eat tons of squid. I go into a Chinese restaurant here in Portland that's famous for their salt pepper squid, and they have live fish tanks. I mean, it's just that smell. So get this, the story of Squid, the perfumer, Victor, did the brief of it, wrote a brief of Squid, little beyond unknown to him. It's an IFF perfumer, but perfumer that did it, Celine, I believe. I hope I did not say that wrong. I don't have this stuff memorized for this video. And she built an accord, the perfumer built an accord of squid bones and had it ready. And then nobody wanted to take on the project at IFF, and she saw it and like, yeah, that's me. And that's what I smell from it. It's modern perfumery, what we should be striving for. Is it mass pleasing, mass wearing? No. Is it well composed? Absolutely. It's really good perfume. It's out of the box. It's opening up the whole tool notes of materials and digging deep within yourself and expressing art. I think it's amazing. Okay, there we go. That's for Squid. Love Kills. I mean, it's just it's a new take on rose. The people keep pushing these rose boundaries. It's the story of a whole love affair from when it blooms to when it dies, and has all the aspects of rose in between. How it's Ifra with that beautiful of rose notes, I don't know, but it's a fantastic fragrance. I fell in love with Mask Milano last year when I started reviewing, and the Italian house is just putting out good stuff consistently, and glad they're up for this award. All right. We're going to have bonuses too. Okay, I'm going to need to shorten this video. Artisanal video. Let's get to it. Well, let's get this out of the way. The artisan category. Kimon for me. Overall, just a great perfume. Top, heart, bottom. Ingredients, composition, story. Very surprised that this doesn't win anything. Yeah, Kimon to me is an all-star this year. My other two, I put in the Aftel Award as one of the three. I think she's going to pick from the artisan category. I think that's how it goes. Handmade perfume, whatnot. I'm not, those are decisions above me, or I'm not really keen on everything. Just guessing here. Bonsai, House of Matriarchs, Washington. Come on. Representing my state. Almost didn't sample this one. Had to with the 50% off sale, and just how many awards it's already won. Just a realistic look into Japanese greenery. Both of these were Japanese in a row. And lastly, Palmera's Stolen Perfume, Rasa, that passion fruit note. I'm almost wishing there was another category for most creative note. Not saying that this would have won or not, but you have criminal elements fall, the cinnamon in here, well, the passion fruit and Palmera's, the squid note. I mean, so many things going on. It's crazy this year. A lot of creativity. The bonsai note. lot. I mean, so much good work going on here that it's amazing. Those are my picks. I'm not saying they'll win. I have no clue. I think Fall from Criminal Elements has a chance. I was supposed to do a full review of it, just did not get it in time. A quick review. If he replaced his vanilla with the Tahitian vanilla, I hope he does in the future. I just see that being out of this world fragrance. What dried down on my skin was just too much. But the first half of the fragrance was unbelievable. For especially he's just a top perfumer. That's what I love about Olfaction Awards. The Olfaction Awards, thank you for doing this through this time. I'm just having fun with this. I'm here to just give it my little stamp and help whatever way I can. And I want to draw attention to the great work that you've done the past 7 years, helping me as an aspiring perfumer, definitely helping me as a critic of perfumes. I mean, I try to come in with open mind and share my take on perfumery. And I thank you so much for what you do. I do have bonus picks. So a lot of you guys don't know this, but I'll be showing a lot more in my social media. I have an anonymous writer with me. They post on the blog, and I sent them all my samples, and just to have fun with it. There's some write-ups. Go under the alias Loose Sniffs. And their picks, Love Kills and Ganymede, or I hope I pronounced that right, or Tyler Monk's Scent and Trunks, November 21st for designer category. And then Bonsai and Keeman for the artisan category for them. And so, yeah, and it's just another opinion. I want multiple. I want different opinions than mine. I think it's beautiful in perfume. I think it's a beautiful part of what we all bring to the table. And that's what I think the Art and Olfaction Awards does with their judging. They pick some of the best perfumes I know of. So I just will not complain how they do it. And I appreciate how they pick their winners. These are my picks. This is what I have. Appreciate what you've done for the perfume world and in my fragrance journey personally. Thank you. All love for my channel, and be blessed.